After the made field goal, now Crosby will do the kickoff duties. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, but they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Four yards remaining now on 2nd down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On 2nd down, here's Breeze. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It got his man complete. And that one results in 35 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to...
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Bullshit, kid. You gotta throw the fucking ball, baby.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Time for a break. Okay. Well, so much for the halftime report here. Guy can't even finish his Snickers. We're going to get right to the 3rd quarter. Let me spit this out. That'll be taken in the end zone. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Second down following the run. Breeze to throw on 2nd down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They go play action here on 1st down. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Well, partner, we're through week 6, so let's stir that MVP pot. Who are you liking right now?
Sam Bradford, Minnesota. Ezekiel Elliott, Dallas. Julio Jones, Atlanta. Matt Ryan, Atlanta. Dark horse, Dak Prescott in Dallas. And you have to give the defense some love. What about Von Miller?
Yeah, Von Miller, too. But how about that? A couple guys from Atlanta, a couple from Dallas. Those offenses humming right now. Here's Breeze to throw. Buying time is left. And this is going to be incomplete. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Throw. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Here's Rodgers.
Good boy, you had it.
He's got his target. It's come. The 13 yards that time in a first.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And that is incomplete. Partner, let's revisit the NFC East for a second. We talked about this last week, about how good that division is. But what about the Cowboys now 5-1? Can anybody catch them?
I don't think that they're out of reach, but I can't believe that we're actually talking about Dallas at the top of the list right now because let's go back to the offseason. So many losses, and then Tony Romo gets hurt in preseason. Who saw Dak Prescott doing what he's doing and the defense playing as well as it is?
Yeah, Washington 4-2, but Dallas has already beaten them head-to-head. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. All right, I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65.
You got a terrible game right
And
now.
incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. To throw, it's Breeze. Left side and caught by
Get big,
and
boy.
he's brought down.
Get big,
A
baby.
gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
And there's a nice completion to Kobe
No.
Leonard, and no one can be
Then we
happier
would've got a
than Drew
touchdown.
Brees.
Yeah, he had Jimmy Graham for all those years, Ben Watson last year, and now coming south from Indianapolis, Fleener. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That's a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Throwing now is Breeze. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. And the D looking like they may blitz. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
A good solid game there on 1st down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. John Kuhn, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And that makes it 14-10. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Craig Robertson from his outside linebacker spot. He gets him down here for a loss of 4. Off the play fake to Lacy. Here's Rodgers. Flush to his right. Caught left side by Cobb. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. One back is Lacy. They go play action here on first down.
Come on, boy. Where your head at? Damn.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. And his pass incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
I remember growing up playing basketball. My coaches always talked about communicating on defense, making sure you talk on defense, know where your screens are, know where the cuts are coming from, who has who. Well, guess what? It's the same thing in football. Even though there's more noise out there, you can hear all the screams of screen, screen. This defense, the bench, everyone let them know what the play was, and that's why they were able to react and knock the ball away.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And Adams has it complete. A gain of 19 and picking up the first.
Well, the advantage has certainly shifted to the defense as we began that 3rd down play, and they found a way to foil it and pick up a first down.
3rd time's a charm, right? 2 incompletions. Had to have it on 3rd, and they got it.
Yeah, they stuck with it, weren't daunted at all, and picked it up.
On the counter, here's Lacy. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Caught on the right side by Adams. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
NFL 17.
Rodgers with a give. It's Lacy. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
All right, Brandon, you know me as well as anyone. You know I don't usually advocate abandoning things during a game, but here we are in the second half. I think it's time to change things up. Let the running game go a little bit. Let's get to the passing game, and if you still want to get in the hands of the runner, maybe you swing it to him, throw it to him a little bit, try it that way.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down.
Ding, 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 ding.
Back incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And he finds Court. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence. And that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
And this seemingly endless drive continues. Cobb goes in motion left. They'll try to pound it in with Lacey. He's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Eddie Lacey, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Right.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent. But you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
And, of course, the quarterback in this situation, he's realizing time is becoming a factor. Let's see if they can get some points on the board here late. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, here's Breeze. Time for a break. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And the defense lines up looking for one final stop.
And they will be playing for the pass in this situation, not expecting any type of a run.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Breeze looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Normally he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw. He dumps it down to Ingram. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that fourth down call.
I had the boy. Fuck!
It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. And let's see, the Packers defensively 6 DBs, so a dime look. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays. And you don't get many opportunities to dial them up. And they just did. And they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly.
And this dumb shit,
And he knocks the
man.
ball away, and it falls incomplete. They had
That was
to go
dumb.
for such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They have the 3-point lead. Defense did their job. Now, late game, and the Saints signal for another timeout. That'll be their second, so 1 more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Again, it's Lacy fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. They come out here in the eye. On 3rd down, here's Lacy. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, about protecting your home turf, they were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good.
That was frustrating. I lost this shot. Garbage. He lost to some garbage, y'all. Whoever making it in your lobby, put it up. Whoever make it in your fucking lobby, put it up, nigga. Everybody gotta go there.
Ambition, youth, ambitions of a legend. Cat ambitions of a ambitions of a legend. Ambitions of a legend. Captain Madden Gods.
Like I just said, everybody gonna jump in at the same time. Whoever get it. Now you up here don't know you don't even know the fucking difference of a slaughter or a good game, you pussy ass nigga. Make up your mind. Damn. Slaughter what we did to you early, man. Slaughter, that's what slaughter is. You just gave us a good game.
Madden and ambitions of a legend. Madden NFL 17. Button. Square button. Captain Madden Cap ambitions of Madden God. Big ambitions of a legend. Cap ambitions of a Captain Kill and All. Madden Cap ambitions of a legend. Big ambitions of a legend. Madden NFL 17.
Man, you can't listen to that nigga, man. Can't listen to that nigga. He ain't gonna play you. He might as well try to jump in this party with South, man. He might as well try to jump in the game with South.
Ambitions of a legend. Madden NFL 17. Button. Square button. View text chat. Options button. And big same ambitions of a legend. Madden NFL 17. View ambitions of a legend. Madden NFL 17. Button. Square button. View text chat. Options button. Options menu. Madden ambitions of a legend. Madden NFL 17. Button. Square button. View text chat. Options button. Options menu.
NFL 17.
Right, pussy. Man, that nigga just want to smoke, man. Let's go, man. Man, bro, that nigga need a break, man. Nobody is not scratching nobody, man. Nobody ain't scratching that guy, man. I give him a hand clap for beating us, man. It's garbage, man. Garbage need to win every once in a while. Damn. Man, they're not stressing that nigga, man. I give him his props. He beat me 2 more times in a row. Until then, he's still garbage. I told you, everybody need to watch the fucking screen. Shit, trying that dick popped up XXX. Hmm.
Welcome to the
Yeah, you gotta shake this shit off.
As we head towards kickoff,
You gotta shake this shit off, man.
today, trying to push their team to victory. It's the Saints going up against the Eagles.
Nah, no, what's the good thing about it? I want to beat the best. That nigga like to run his fucking mouth.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Today,
Let's go with it, man.
NFC matchup on tap between the New Orleans Saints and the Philadelphia Eagles.
You do like to run your mouth, nigga.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
You gotta be balanced with you, man.
Breeze to throw on second down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down. And the defense now for the Eagles.
Jordan Hicks played inside and outside linebacker while in college. He'll do the same in the NFL and make a lot of plays in doing so.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. The play clock's running down, so the D-line's going to spread out. Now Breeze. He's going to try and go deep again. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nolan Carroll.
Like it, shit. I should have underthrew that. My bad. That's my fault. Good shit, man.
They will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
You still need my players in the right spot.
Shift together here from the D-line. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. On the ground, the first carry for Ryan Matthews. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11. And they'll run it here. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
Brandon, there's no doubt the defense has to be excited after stacking up back-to-back running plays. But I still remember my old coaches saying, after you've had some success, you better be careful. They might have an answer for you. So make sure you watch your keys, play your techniques, and don't get overconfident.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now Wentz on 3rd down. He's going to air it out deep for Matthews. And this is taken out at the 5. A big play that time, Wentz to Matthews.
You motherfucker, really, y'all bet that bitch don't do that the whole game.
Well, they just treated 3rd and long as simply
He gonna have one-on-one here. He gonna be one-on-one the whole game. Bet that bitch gonna do that the whole game.
They took this thing way downfield.
Why the fuck you gonna compare him to Julio then?
Even with defenders around him.
You motherfucker Julio.
Now Wentz. That's caught at the 1. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. And the tight end, Zach Ertz, is key in this offense as we get a look at the starters.
Comes out of the factory known as Stanford, which keeps putting out tight ends. Zach Ertz, one of the better ones we've seen in recent years.
We'll be all game. We'll be all game.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Carson Wentz taking it in. And the Eagles have taken the early lead.
And the sneak works on 2nd and goal. They didn't wait until it was 4th down to try and get him across.
No, and I think if you're the QB, you like these plays. I mean, you want to hand it off sometimes, but also prove that you can get it in there as well.
It makes you really part of the gang, doesn't it? It makes you part of the crew, and it really bonds you with those big offensive linemen because then you get to celebrate with the big fellas.
Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And down he'll go at the 25. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But it doesn't matter what you call a position, it's who you put there. And there we saw completion.
It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
And they pick up a 1st down, and that came out of the fullback position. But as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college with all the spread offenses, not very many pro style where you actually have a true fullback. We're having to make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot who emulate it but aren't necessarily that position.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
It's complete. Fleener, right side.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I woke up last Sunday morning thinking Kobe Fleener, jet sweep, touchdown against Carolina.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. I did too.
Yeah, you called me on
That was a
that
heck of a play, though, wasn't it?
It really was. How about him taking that jet sweep and carrying it into the end zone?
He also had 6 catches for 74 yards. Good day for the 6'6" Fleener. And a big turnover there as his guys Despite the loss in Week 6, the defense and the special teams, they had reason to cheer for these Philadelphia Eagles. Jenkins had a pick 6. Wendell Smallwood, 86-yard kick return.
They matter, don't they? Because we always talk about offense, but that defense, and Jenkins, he had a takeaway against New England 2015 that he returned a long way for a touchdown, so he's no stranger to that. And Wendell Smallwood, the rookie running back, how about that kickoff return for 86 yards? And Caleb Sturgis was 2 for 2 as a kicker in terms of field goals. So defense and special teams, they definitely matter.
And it's possible that today the most important group could be the linebackers.
Yeah, the second level, as we like to call them, right? Defensive front has to control things, but the linebackers, they do more than clean up. They help create big plays.
2nd and 5. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. On 2nd down, Ryan Matthews. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
And that run was what a lot of people call an explosive run. Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a 2 tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what offenses want to do with the 2 tight ends. Sometimes they line them up together for a power set. Sometimes they put one on each side of the line of scrimmage to balance things out. No matter what, though, when you see 2 tight ends on the field, your first thought is to think of run. In this case, the offense was able to run successfully. Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
Now the former Oregon man. This is Kenyon Barner. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dorial Green Beckham, 66 yards. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And I think I saw that right. You can tell me if I'm wrong. That was just a fly route, just to go. He went.
Sometimes speed, just pure speed, is going to win. I don't care how athletic you are on the other side of the ball. When a guy's that fast and he can just take off, if the quarterback has time to throw the ball and release it when he wants to, that's the end result. Nothing you can do about that. He was just a better athlete on that play.
The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. They come out here in the eye. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Left side and caught by Flainer. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Breeze gives it up to Ingram. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 4 to start things out. Play action. Breeze. Brought in left side by Snead. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 8 yards on the pickup. Moves the sticks.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Breeze. Looking again for Thomas, this time complete. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
A really
He's
good
not going to keep
pickup
up
of
that man on the
28
line. You
yards.
kill it.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you
How y'all keep letting that whole ass nigga come through like that,
go
man?
to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Breeze to throw again.
Y'all let him. Too much.
The Eagles get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox continuing to fight downfield. The big tackle gets him for a loss of 11. Play clock getting low, so Sean Payton says let's take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Oh, damn, my God, that damn time.
Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Now a play fake. Breeze finding time. Look at the time.
I just got my man stuck.
Now he's going to go up.
No, I couldn't even move around with you breathing, man. That's bullshit. That's bull. I had my man stuck. I couldn't no kind of move.
And now the Eagles offense back out onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going.
That was bullshit.
I would think that
That was
they would,
bullshit.
because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it's a second down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And he's brought down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I know throughout his pro career, Ryan Matthews has been injury-riddled. But the best part of his game to me is his ability to break tackles and run with power and physicality.
And a prime example of that right there on that play. They'll come out in the pistol. They run the counter now on first down. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. On second down, here's Wentz. And Selleck here, left side. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. It's a sneak. It's Wentz. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Now this time, Wentz will throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their...
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Beckham with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here.
It's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that some...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
Need a little chill, playboy. You ain't clicking in there, period.
Game resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the
I know you ain't clicking in there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively,
might have been. I know you did.
Blocks like you're a sprinter. Get loaded to those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them.
Oh, man.
Get into the face of the pass.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
And you would have to think an obvious passing situation here on 3rd and 9. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now Wentz on 3rd down. He's going to take another shot here. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
This is taken around the 12. Spinning past him. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And possession will change here with very little time remaining until halftime. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. And they're going to go soft on the corners. They go back to the air here after the INT. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, partner, I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
It does. Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful,
Come back to 2nd half, y'all. You got to play better. Come on.
You know, I think that's the way they'll go.
On 2nd down, Ingram. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Well, we're going to let you off a little easy there, LR. Halftime interrupted, and we are ready to get to this 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Where have we seen this before?
Oh, that's
from Sean
ambush.
Payton?
That's ambush. We've seen that. What was the
They
Super
kicking
Bowl
shit or
44?
what?
Right? New Orleans against the Indianapolis Colts.
Yeah, I know a lot of things about that
I'm
shit.
so sorry to jump in. I just violated
I see what you're talking about, though.
booth etiquette
That's all right.
101.
If you come in with an ambush and you come in strong like that, I feel like it's justified.
My apologies, but boy, what a
Come on,
play.
y'all. Sticky.
Second half starts with a run by Ryan Matthews. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and end of the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
Wins to throw on 2nd down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense. Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving us a whole lot of receiving tight ends, former wide receivers who can run, not necessarily block very well. In this case, though, we saw 2 tight ends on the field, both of them with the ability to block, and he ran the ball successfully behind that power set.
A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And to give this time to the tailback. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. On the stop, Stephon Anthony with a tackle. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
Let's see if they can convert here on 3rd and 3. Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Now they'll throw it. Wentz. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
And from the 3 now, it's 2nd and goal. Now Barner, and he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Kenjon Barner, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And there the counter play proves successful for the touchdown. What typically makes a counter play in general successful, Charles?
But what you're trying to do is to get the team moving in one direction, meaning the defense, get them going in one direction, with your blocking, and bring it back in the other direction. That way, you don't actually have to punish them. You just position it. And if you have any kind of a good back, he'll take full advantage of it and gain good yardage.
Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
They'll try to get the ground game going with Ingram. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
They go play action for Ingram. Now Breeze. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Mark Ingram there, and it's 3rd and short. Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. Breeze looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. It's complete to Flaner. Touchdown, New Orleans. Kobe Flaner, 74 yards. And the Saints get a bit closer. So it was 4th down. They complete the short pass, and then boom, off to the races all the way to pay dirt.
And so many times in short yardage situations or on downs like this on 4th down, the defense gets a little more aggressive. So if you're able to pop it, right, complete a pass like that, it can break big afterwards, and that's exactly what we saw there. Short pass, long run.
And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Now play fake here on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
Watch left, watch left. Tight end to the left, tight end to the left. Watch it now, Barney. Barney, here we go. Good.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz. And Matthews has it right side. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Shift together here from the D-line. Again, we'll see the pistol here. A handoff left. It's Ryan Matthews. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
This will be caught inside the 10. And he's gained 21 yards. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish, because strategy would tell you run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And they'll go on the ground. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Wentz now on 3rd and goal. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. So now on is Caleb Sturgis for the Eagle field goal from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And Sturgis able to knock it through, and that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the 4th.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
Come on, no.
Interception.
While an incomplete pass certainly doesn't look like a good play, for the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to feel a sigh of relief that the ball actually hit the ground and didn't go in the other direction.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. They come up in an offset eye. Here's Breeze. It's complete. Fleener, right side. And he gets this one all the way up to the 40-yard line.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? It sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. And they're going to speed things up here. They go play action here on 1st down. And now here is another interception. It's picked off. And a return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through. And this is caught. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 53 yards. The defense offensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. They come out here in the eye. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear that?
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight,
back playing or what?
where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Saints coming out now to take the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the intercept.
Game over. Let's do it. Got no respect for your clown there, man. Oh, not out of me. Okay. Do it again, yeah. Do it again, yeah. Oh man, you do it this game, so let's do it.
Captain Madden, the Cat, Madden God. Madden NFL 17.
That fucking one.
Captain
That drive for my whole game.
Ambitions of a legend.
I had something going on that one. They just.
Broadcasting now.
Woo!
Button.
You kicked my head though.
Square button. Big state.
You kicked my
Madden
head. Do it again, man.
NFL 17.
Do it again, sir.
Function. Suit side. Suits. Madden. Big state. Cat. Madden. Captain Madden God. Madden NFL.
You don't play good, talk love.
Big state. Madden God. Madden NFL 17. Button. Captain Madden God. Madden NFL 17. Button. Square button. View text chat. Options button. Options menu.
I ain't hear you say you gonna play. You said I ain't say you gonna play.
NFL 17.
No, you gotta play a better game. Yeah. Shit. Lay the fucking eggs. You ready or not, Playboy?
We be the dudes who just come over to water the lawn. We don't say hi, we just come over to walk your dog. We nice like that, we super nice like that. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? If you like it loud, we can make it loud. Can you hold it down? 'Cause we can hold it down. Yeah, you can hear me now.
Got to stay smart, y'all. You just can't try to have them shoot out with your fuck boy.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA
Yeah.
Sports. We've got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's the Saints going up against the Eagles. So with that, we'll send you up to the Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, as we hand it over to our broadcasting team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Larry, thank you. We are just off I-95 at the home of the Eagles, Lincoln Financial Field on the south side of Philadelphia. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup lined up here between the New Orleans Saints and the Philadelphia Eagles. They come up in an offset eye. Wentz now on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Looking to hit Matthews, but it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have two remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And a great spot to start this drive from here. They'll come out in the pistol. And a former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Now Breeze throwing on second down. Deep drop. And his throw here is incomplete. Kobe Flainer, the tight end, his intended target. And it'll bring up third down. And we peek at the defense now for Philadelphia.
Benny Logan has the body of a defensive end, but the skill set of a defensive tackle is very difficult for offensive guards to block.
You kicked him out or you went out?
They don't want to waste this outstanding field position on this
Gotta get
opening
some points
drive
out
as
of
they
here,
come
y'all.
up on third
You're
down.
trying over.
Time running out here on the play clock. To throw, it's Breeze. It's caught left side by Cooks. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
The goal of every offense is to move the chains, pick up first downs. A nice job finding an open receiver for a completion.
Flushed out.
Oh, I had the chance.
Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Easy.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. The offense operating inside the 10 at the 8 here. It's 1st and goal. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
On 2nd down, here's Breeze.
I had you wide.
Goes left side. Picked off by
I had my other fucking
40, the 20, 10, 5, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski, and that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And following the pick-6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick-6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. This will be taken in the back of the end zone. Oh, he shifts past him. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. So after the INT, it's Breeze. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Eagles. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
As you and I both know, one reason teams sprint plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you, that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play one there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Ryan Matthews, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. After the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away.
Yeah, I don't want to let it go.
Taken to the back of the end zone.
That's good.
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad thing.
And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line. Connor Barwin, he's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. A play fake to Ingram. Now it's Breeze. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a play fake. Breeze. He's got time. He'll rifle this one deep. He's got a man. Complete. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40.
We just saw him hit a big play there on a deep post. And most of the time, the post isn't available because usually you have defenders in the middle of the field. But if you throw enough curls and crossing routes and underneath routes, I know from experience, they get tired of watching those balls get caught. They start to creep up a little bit, and that's when you can hit them big over the top.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Six yards to go here on 2nd down. Play action. Breeze. Surveying the field. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he slides to avoid the hit. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Daniel Lasco, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
That bitch almost got in there.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They begin the drive with Ryan Matthews. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And here's the offense today that hopes to get off to a strong start. So the offense looking at a 2nd and 8. Shift together here from the D-line. They come up in an offset eye. Now a handoff looking right. He'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
The Saints with an extra defensive back here on 3rd on the field.
Could they blitz?
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Fielded just inside the 20. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They go play action here on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. It's a big play there for the Saints. And even 50 yards. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Check, check, check. Easy. Here we go.
Here's Breeze. And incomplete. There in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
They come out here in the eye. Now Breeze on the bootleg. That's caught at the 2. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Now receiver in motion left. Now third down and goal from the 1. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal. And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's their quarterback taking it in. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. 4th and goal, and they just tell the leader of this offense to sneak it in there, and he got it done.
Yeah, all you're trying to do is follow the wedge that's created in front of you. Center, guards, tackles, just get low, fire out, and you get low right behind them and get it over the goal line.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Fighting him off.
Just ran right through the trash.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Well, at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
And on 2nd and 10 now. They come up in an offset eye. Wentz to throw on 2nd down. And Matthews over the middle with a grab. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. And with that, they're now out of timeouts, and still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. Now Wentz on 3rd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a safe touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. You talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a 2nd time.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Now they try the right side here. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
All right, here we go. Gun! All right, here we go. Green, 35.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Now a run for Barner. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that plan any down.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Second down following the run. So a pause here for us as well. Time to pay some bills. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. They come up in an offset eye. Now Wentz steps away. It's a
Come on, baby.
complete to his tight end.
5
yards is a pick up there as that extends this drive.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Now Wentz throwing on second down. And Matthews has it right side. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Well, in week 6, we mentioned the offense was really limited for Philadelphia. Jordan Matthews did have 3 catches for 75 yards. One of those catches for 54.
And normally he gets more catches and moves the chains. That's how it works with him and Carson Wentz. A big target who likes to play in the slot will make the difficult catches across the middle. In this game, only getting 3 catches, that does limit the offense despite the big shot downfield.
10th carry now for Ryan Matthews. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
On second down, here's Wentz. Oh, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there.
The name of the game is always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback. And that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the 2nd interception in the first half.
Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. 1 receiver left, 2 to the right. Wentz now to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Sturgis able to knock it through. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. And apparently that's all, Larry. So much for the halftime report. We'll see in the postgame. We're ready to get to the 3rd quarter. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Breeze to throw on second down. It's caught left side by Cooks. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, New Orleans. Brandon.
Play call, just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
And that will make this a 4-point game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Now a handoff looking right. Shedding the tackle that gives him some room. Past the 20. Touchdown. Ryan Matthews. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have retaken the lead. He's given him a little jolt. Just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan, and there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
I think the good offensive coordinators in the league now are looking at the fullback position and finding the right guys to hide in that spot and increase their passing game, as we just saw there. How about the run after catch? Racked it.
Well, yeah, whether it's a true fullback, a tight end you put in the fullback spot, you know they're going to be tough to bring down if you can get them the football in the passing game. 23 yards on the play.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. From midfield, here's Breeze. Unsuccessful there trying to dump it underneath. That'll bring up third down.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their third of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they missed a golden opportunity.
So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on third. They'll put two receivers left, two to the right. They fake the give. Here's Breeze. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's fourth down. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. And out now come the Eagles. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see
I don't want to fucking tackle no more.
You can see the
Anthony,
sideline
you
really
fucking
get into the
bitch.
game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. See if they stay on the ground for second down. Wentz to throw on second down. And Matthews over the middle with a grab. A good pickup there at 22. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Second down, 8. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Here's Wentz to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Donnell Allerby from that outside linebacker spot. He's able to get in there for a loss of 9. Second down, sacked by the defense. What type of pressure will they bring here on third? We'll see. On third and long, it's Wentz. He's going to look deep down the field. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete. So now on is Caleb Sturgis for the Eagle field goal. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense and over the post.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than...
And this will be caught at the 30. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. And we continue to see another example here of offenses just going for it.
And this game has really turned into a receiver's dream and a defender's nightmare, because no one's being stopped throwing the ball downfield, and points are going on the board.
Breeze hands to Ingram. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And now they're in the hurry-up. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. 2nd down and 4. Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. It's complete. Fleener, right side. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. All the yards, completions, just another play that's a feather in the cap of the great career of Drew Brees.
And wasn't he supposed to be too small to be an effective quarterback in the NFL?
Yeah, how'd that work out?
Yeah, well, his footwork, I think, really sets him apart. Remember, he was a junior.
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. John Kuhn, a 3-yard touchdown run. And his guys are just an extra point away now from taking the lead in this game. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. And boy, figure this one out. Leading here in the 4th, and now they're going to try an onside kick. The Saints recovered it. New Orleans football. Well, they just scored. They got the lead. And they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator.
Your man touched the
Scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
Your man touched the ball, so.
They'll try to run some clock with Ingram. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. 1st level defensive line, 2nd level linebackers, 3rd level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a 1st level run, and it was stopped by a 2nd level player.
Throwing now is Breeze. He's going to float this one deep right side. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd. Play action. Breeze. Brought in left side by Snead. It would appear Sean Payton's made the decision here. They will go for it on 4th.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. He can run for it, and he will. Give him 6 on the play, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Quarterback saw the defenders coming, made the smart move, protected himself.
Yeah, could have lowered his head and tried to pick up additional yardage that way, but that's not smart for a quarterback. They need him around to throw the football. Slide in feet first and get the protection afforded to him.
Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 2 yards on the carry there, it'll be 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front.
Get the ball, big boy. Get the ball, you fucking bitch. Damn.
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Dumb shit. Everybody in their fucking mama talk. Fuck!
Play clock winding down. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, shit.
So they're leading. They have possession of the football, and certainly this is where they just want to milk the clock. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. On play action. Now Breeze. Being chased out left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The tight end Josh Hill was the target, and that brings up 4th down.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Sproles, the return.
Yeah.
It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. And Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Getting late in the 4th now, Charles. 2-minute warning just around the corner.
Yeah, some teams just want to get to that spot, take a breath, and then come out and attack for the rest of the game.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this.
They always do that dumb shit too.
Around 2 minutes to go, and if the D can hold them, that'll end this one.
You always think about the offense attacking. In this case, I'm looking for the defense to do the same.
Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Now they try the right side here. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll run it now with Barner. And an alley to run. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick, and shifty. Can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
They come up in an offset eye. And they'll go with a ground attack here. Give them 13 on the pickup there. And the Eagles are going to have a first down.
I know anytime you watch a team run the ball really well, there's a pinball effect, people bouncing off of each other. There's also some things of beauty in there. And you see these nice, explosive, strong runs. And this guy, he knows how to carry the football really well and continually wants the football. Why? He knows the offensive line's going to give him great effort, and he gives great effort himself to finish off runs.
They'll run. It's Barner. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Watch it now, boy. Detroit! Here we go!
They run again with Barner. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy, let him pick up the first down.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
Watch it now, Barney. No. Jack Patrick.
A carry here for the big tight end. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Nick Fairley. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Detroit! Gone! Here we go! Detroit! Watch it now, Barney!
And they'll run it here. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. They come up in an offset eye. Now Ryan Matthews on 3rd down. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. So this game will come down to the right leg of Caleb Sturgis. 2 for 2 on the afternoon, and a 3rd would win it. And his kick is indeed good. And the Eagles are going to win the football game. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
I'll take it. I gotta deal with it when I'm online, so deal with it all the time. I always fought through that bullshit.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.
How the hell they gave right back to me? All that, man, they ain't give me no bullshit, Sal.
As we say so long,
Bullshit.
Philadelphia.
That man gonna sit. Wow, what pick sixes? I got 1 sack fumble. I got one fucking sack fumble. I mean a sack pick six. I mean a fumble six. That's the only thing I had from Z6. Everything else I had there. And that offside kick. No, I just wasn't gonna let you run the clock down, and I still got fucked. I think that was pretty smart of me. I just fucked myself. So, come on, man. You try to prove your point, but you know you can't really pass on me like that, man. You running game awesome. I'm giving you credit, man. So, you couldn't pass from it. So, you know you couldn't pass to come back. So, that's not my fault. You knew that you had my running game defense beat. They wasn't stopping you. Nah, you couldn't kill me with that one. No, you couldn't. Nah. The last game we had to stop you while you went to crazy on the pass. Good game, man. I'm through with it. You ain't had no good. You ain't had no fucking 150 game with no run that last game. Nah, you didn't. I don't recall. I don't recall that. I don't recall that. I wish I knew Cook got that fucking pickup because I could have went the other way and been gone. That fucking took 5 seconds to fucking get the fumble. The other way, if I would hit the left, instead of the right. Nobody around the left side. Oh, fucking good. We took one to the chin. Dude, you can't pass, so. I'll give you your credit. I just told you to pass for at least 300 yards that game. You didn't do that. You didn't do it, sir. First pass was a pick. Yeah? Oh, man. Whatever, so. You sound. I can't do that on you because I know what you're gonna do. I know you know the scheme. So, but you said you've been approved a point. You've been a pass behind. Oh my God! There you go. Good game, so. I just told you. Simple as that. You do it this game, I'm gonna give you credit. That's what I told you. I swear to God on my mama, I told you that. There you go, so. Nah, we gonna try it. See, I was tuned in. So, and you only did that shit because when you do it every time, you did it the whole game that time, but you went crazy towards the end when you knew you had the game. Kill that noise, man. How the fuck you did, man? So, good game. I'm through with it, man. It's not there. It's not there, so. That's what we talking about, man. If you won a game, you didn't get your 300 yards like you said. How the hell don't mean that you gonna hoorah? Gonna hoorah about it when your niggas come around, when them busters come around. It do mean something to you. Oh man. Yeah. Good job, good win. Give yourself a pat on the back. That's not. No. Oh, man, Drew. She made it in yet? She made it in yet? Yeah. You're talking to another. Talking to none, man. That's the bullshit. That's the nonsense. That's the nonsense. Straight up nonsense. Oh, man. That's the nonsense, man. What'd you say, man? Who? That again? What about it? No? What the deal said? There's a Pepsi in there. Shut the fuck up, clown! Damn! Hurt that nigga head with that bug. That fucker. Give yourself a pat on the back, man. Oh. Yeah, we'll see. If you gonna last through the whole year, if you gonna at least make it to that 500, you at least see. Oh, you go. There you go. Yeah, I know. I don't know thing I'm mad about when I get dropped, and I ain't really had no bullshit glitches in here. Stop. Everything else been just really sweet. Yeah. You gotta play your reels. You gotta play reels. You gotta really play. You gotta really play your real skills. I mean, your real team skills. And that's just being balanced. No. And then as you get a couple of bullshit games, and that way you gotta find what working up with. There's been a couple of games I can't find nothing working for me, so I just still fight through it. You know, turn off no game shit unless I'm finna bounce. I make that shit. I make that shit lag. If they want to play around with that shit, I play right along with them, pause and all that dumb shit. I bet I be want to cut the shit off, but if they want to waste another fucking 20 minutes doing that dumb shit, I'll do it right along with them. I understand that. I understand that. I wish I can play that spot boy still 81. Yeah. I got you. I know I be seeing the side half of these now. I hit dead in their motherfucking mouth.
NFL 17.
But that lame shit they be doing. I don't even like to fight, but I don't know. I hate when niggas do dumb shit. Send the bitch up. I just knew I was gonna get that fucking trophy. Hey, yeah. That motherfucker fumble fucked me all the way up. Nah, I don't even think that nigga, man, that's my dog, but that nigga need to quit that dog shit he talking. You try to make yourself he lose, he make yourself feel like he won. He find some little goddamn little thing he did in that game to make it feel like he won. I don't know what's wrong with Kane. I guess that's that white side coming up. Exactly. You did enough or you won't win. You did enough or you won't win. You know what my boy Kane. I tell that crazy ass that I was thinking about getting on Mafia. I want to get a couple of games. What's up with that tune? You been looking at the tune hanging out? What, you want to go play the campaign mode or get back online? Yeah. Okay, I want to get up guys, bro. I don't know. Y'all gotta get on the goddamn. What's it called? I might fall asleep playing it. I'm gonna try to. Nah. That man wake me up. All these other games, you putting niggas to sleep. Damn, blah. Nah, that shit put me to sleep. That should have put me to sleep. I be liking that shit, but that shit put me to sleep. I don't know what I want. I'm thinking
NFL 17.
You just finished beating that game, you gonna be done with it. You don't go back looking for nothing you gotta find. You gonna get your first shot, man, bro. Well, then go to your trophy. Let me double check.
Text to speech unavailable here.
Just go along with the game. Being a certain part, you get it. Where the hell your ass went, man? Why you stop talking? Alright, damn. Who was on when I got off? You I said, you still was on when I got off. I was like, damn, your mic died that quick when I got off early. Yeah. When I got off, you still on. No, you when I got off, you still playing that Battlefield. While I'm playing online. Pretty soon on that damn Battlefield, you know. No. Live. Tell you. These niggas ain't drying it. Right. You can't take no joke or none of that shit. That nigga was steaming hot. Man, you see me on all the time. You trying to see me party and like to play and shit. And they deleted me. I'm like, wow. And how many trophies you say you gotta get off this shit? Trophies.
Text to speech on event sort by report. Most recent new text to speech. Sort by report. Text to speech unavailable report. What do text to speech unavailable here?
You walk away from your game or something, Clown. Keep working it.
Sort by mutual game. Mutual game. Text to speech unavailable here. Sort by text to speech unavailable report.
A lot of that shit you gonna have to go now. You go to YouTube. They'll show you.